Let's take a look at what's going on with Dogecoin today. All right, so I'm on Dogecoin and I'm on the daily time frame, and we have resistance giving me this trend line going to the downside, and then we also have support giving me this trend line going down as well, but that's the support line. Kind of looks like a triangle pattern, maybe kind of a falling wedge, but more of like a triangle pattern. We broke that resistance line right here going to the upside. This could be the beginning of a nice little run, maybe. It seems like at least we broke the resistance and we're starting to head up. I think the next spot that I'd be looking at is the next Fibonacci retracement level going to the upside at .185. But the only thing that I've kind of noticed is the volume still kind of declining. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame real quick. And same thing, there's a little bit of green candles, but it still looks like it's declining a little bit as we're going up. So I'm not super confident on this, but the way that we broke that resistance line going to the upside right here on the daily time frame, I am kind of thinking that we do have a chance to come up to maybe .185. Also, we have this triangle pattern, like I was saying. If we drag from the top to the bottom of the triangle, maybe something like right here is what I'm kind of thinking. And then drag this to the breakout. Let me straighten that up a little bit. Drag this to the breakout, something like that. That takes us up to around that level as well, and that's why I'm kind of thinking that. I think there's a couple spots that we have to break through first before we can get here. Let me move that back. Some of the spots that I was thinking about are the previous resistances. So we have resistance right here sitting at, keep on doing that, 1 second. We have resistance right here sitting at around .167. We have resistance right here sitting at excuse me, .174. So those are the next spots that we could have trouble at and get pushed down, but those are the next ones that I'd want to see us break through to and if we do break through them, I think that those will be good signs. This one would be the first one. If we could break through that one, that would be a good sign, and then we'd have to deal with this one, and then we can start kind of getting more confident at .185. In general, like I was saying, I do like how we broke that resistance going to the upside. Also, if you look at the moving averages right here, or the 9 moving average, we broke below the 9 moving average right here. We were testing it. It was kind of holding us down, resistance right there. And like I tell you, or like I've talked about in my videos, when we break below it, it acts as resistance, and when we break above it, like we do right here, then maybe it'll act as support. We closed that candle, yesterday's candle, on above it, and then now we're getting a green candle pushing up. So let's see if we can start holding support on it right now and start acting as support and bouncing on it to the upside, as opposed to bouncing opposed to us getting rejected on it and holding us down and pushing us down. Like I said, we broke above it. And I've also been talking about the daily time frame is a good time frame to look at the 9 moving average, but we've also been looking at the weekly time frame. And here's something else that I wanted to show you guys. So I don't know, probably like, I don't know when it was. It's been a while though. I've been talking about how I wanted it to go sideways all through this area, go sideways, let the moving average come down, get closer to the price, and then maybe we can ease into it and actually break through it. And then, like I was saying on the daily, maybe we can break through it and it start acting as support and then start pushing us to the upside. But I have been thinking that we were going to be going sideways for a while, because if you look over here, this one, okay, so back in this area, okay, so last year we had another falling wedge, and we had one over here, something, it was like this, I don't remember, well, I don't know, but anyways, we had a falling wedge last year, and what I was saying is once we broke it, we kind of had to go sideways for a little while before, like, we went sideways in this area, and then we eased into it, we broke above it, and then we started getting support on it. We had to close the candle above it, test it a few times, and then push to the upside. That's what I was kind of thinking that we're going to have to do here is go sideways, ease into it, break above it, and then maybe we can start getting support on it and start pushing up. We still haven't broken above it though. So what I want to see, like I was saying, what I wanted it to do is get with a 9 moving average, get closer to the price, then ease into it, then break above it and start getting support on it, and then push to the upside. So I think we still might have some sideways to go, but I think the fact that we're kind of getting really close to the price and the 9 moving average, and the price are getting really close together, I think that's a good thing. I'm not saying that it's going to break above it like guaranteed, but if we do, that'll be a good sign. And I think just getting close to it and testing it to the, like, just coming up and testing it, that'll be better. And like, okay, so let's use this candle for example. Like the 9 moving average was way up here and the price was down here. We had to come all the way up and then test it, and then that's when we got rejected. I think if we're closer to it, we're more likely to break through it when we come up and test it. So that's why I kind of wanted the 9 moving average to come down and then us kind of ease into it, get support on it, and then start breaking out to the upside, or then start breaking to the upside. I don't know if that's going to happen. It's possible that we come into it, get rejected, and get pushed down again. But I do like the fact that we're getting close to it, and it seems like we're about to test it. So the 9 moving average on the weekly time frame, let's see what the price is right here. This is going to be around .172, and I think I mentioned that on the other one. Let's see, 174. Yeah, it's somewhere in this area right here. If we could break above that area at like 172, then we'll be testing the weekly 9 moving average, and if we could break through it and like come up here, then we'll have broken through it. Like if we could get to .185, then we'll have broken through it. So it could be a good sign, but we still have to wait and see what we do on that weekly time frame, I think. But on the daily, this is looking pretty decent. Like I said, we have resistance. We broke that resistance line going to the upside. The only problem the only thing that I don't really love is that the volume is still kind of declining. We got a little pop right here, but the volume's still kind of going down as we're going up. So I don't know. I'm kind of a little skeptical on it, kind of. But yeah, let's see. So yeah, we have that triangle. We broke it to the upside, something like that. Maybe this is on the daily time frame though. And the daily time frames, when I'm like, I don't know. I think it's a pretty good time frame to be looking at. That's pretty much it though. We'll see if we could break that weekly 9 moving average and then maybe start getting support on it. But if, I don't know, low volume, keep your eye on the volume and see if it starts popping to the upside, then that'll be a good sign. But I do like the way we are about to test it right here. Let me get rid of this real quick. I do like the way that it looks like we're about to test it and we're getting kind of close to it. So let's see how far we can go up. Alright, if you guys liked the video, hit that thumbs up. And if you want to watch the last video, check it out right here. If you're new to trading, check out this playlist right here. I'll see you guys in the next one.